Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
Back once again here at Hartman Arena as we get set for the Lady Tigers to face the Lady Titans of Columbus. They are 17-5. They advanced through the Frontenac Sub-State. In fact, it was a bit of an upset going into that final matchup at the Raiders' home court to come away with the win, and they pulled away in both of those ball games to advance through. Columbus 17-5. The Lady Tigers 17-5 as well. They'll be introducing both of the teams here, and that means the entire team, the assistant coaches as well. Coach Nicole Oley and Coach Mike Vine being announced right now, and then they'll go through the managers, all of the Lady Tigers, and then the starters and head coach, and they'll do that for both sides here as they do in the first round of the state championships to recognize all of those who have qualified here to have a chance to play at that final week of the high school basketball season. For Coach Marty Atnap's team, it is a Columbus squad that is led by Olivia Murdoch at 9.9 points a game, and I say she leads them because she also averages 8.2 boards, a 5'9 senior, 4 steals, and 3.5 assists. Alongside her is another senior, Marissa Thompson, 9.9 points a game. Then you have 9.7 a game from Madison Evans. Maddie Evans is a 5'8 senior. So you go 5'9", 5'8", 5'8". They're 3 leading scorers, and you throw in 5'10 senior Lauren Anderson at 9.4 a game. Beyond that, there's not a lot of scoring, but they do share the basketball very well. And from what I have heard from the people from Columbus and just kind of looking back at the games that they have played, it's not always the same that'll step up and get you each night. Sound familiar? Lady Tigers could be one of those teams that would fall into that category as well. We just talked about the last 2 games, really the difference makers, along with just great team efforts across the board against that triangle and 2, and in a place that's great defense was Courtney Hamilton in the semifinal, Caitlin Bonneblust in the championship, and then the steady presence of Macy Diekman during that sub-state championship game. And if teams are going to continue to try to take Macy Franson out of the ball game, someone's going to have to step up. The Lady Tigers keep finding those players to do that. You can hear the crowd getting into it a little bit. The starting lineups are being announced. When we come back, we'll be really close to tip-off here in the 4A Division II state championship. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Are you done yet? I need to get ready.
Well, maybe you should have gotten up sooner.
You've been in there for an hour. Come on, I need in there.
Does this happen at your home? Would you like to eliminate all the yelling and buy a bigger house? Well, you can by talking with United Bank and Trust about home loans. Go online to www.ubankonline.com or head to your local branch to visit with a loan officer. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Industry-leading genetics combined with specific traits is a combination that gives Oldie soybeans the advantage their customers have learned to expect. Varieties like 0373, 0404, 0474, and 0505 bring yield and consistency to your operation needs. Oldie soybeans bring the stress tolerance combined with an agronomic trait package to fit your specific need. Call your Oldie seed representative today at 877-692-4555.
You can still sign up for the Twin Valley Color Race on March 21st to benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built in Clay Center. We'll have entertainment from Rick Stanley and Chad Knitter with Fat Boy Productions. We'll have other animal rescues from the area there too. And you might even adopt your new best friend. Don't forget the exotic pets. Get your picture taken with a boa constrictor, or how about a tarantula? It is sure to be a great time. To sign up or get all the information, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you on March 21st at the Color Race.
There are various ways to prepare fish for the Lenten season, and Ray's Apple Market has delicious choices every Thursday for you to try. Whether you fry it, grill it, bake it, or steam it, you will always have a special delicious meal each week to commemorate Lent. The selection ranges from crab legs, tilapia, cod, and lobster, along with shrimp, salmon fillets, and other fish varieties from one week to the next. For fresh seafood options during Lent, shop Ray's Apple Market. Your town, your store.
Back once again, Hartman Arena, tip-off of the 2015 4A Division II State Championships controlled by the Lady Tigers. It'll be Mac Edmondson off to Lauren Williams. And now around left baseline is Macy Franson. Macy Diekman and Emily Ebert down in the post. It's a zone defense by Columbus to start. And the Lady Tigers go from wing to wing. Now to the high post is Diekman. Macy swings it left to Mac Edmondson. Edmondson, corner left. Franson fakes on the three. Skip pass right for Williams. Lauren starts to drive. Now out top it comes to Edmondson. A wrapped around right it goes to Lauren Williams. Lady Tigers, great patience on the opening possession to get a look that they want. Franson ball fakes, dribble drives, kicks it right wing. Here's Williams. Three ball on its way. The Lone Ranger knocks down the first triple of the ball game, and the Lady Tigers have an early 3-0 start. Columbus back the other way, and the Lady Tigers out hard man-to-man, as you will see all day long. Olivia Murdoch gives it off out top into the hands of Lauren Anderson. Back left it comes now to Kennedy French. Back left wing. Three ball to answer for Columbus is up and good. Olivia Murdoch knocks it in, the 5'9" senior who averages almost 10 points a game and 8.2 boards. Now we have an half-court trap coming from Columbus. Williams kicks it across and gets it to Macy Franson deep left, and now back under the timeline is Williams. So we see Columbus showing a couple of different looks. Early they were sagged back in the zone, which they're more in now than they came out with that little three-quarter court pressure. Williams, her second three ball on its way, just strong. Rebound, though, to Ebert. Triple E, great look inside. Diekman open for two. The Lady Tigers lead it 5-3. Ebert got the offensive board, and the eraser knocks it in off the glass. It's a 5-3 ball game. Murdoch gives it left and deep now to French. Lady Tigers with pressure. Diekman goes to the steal. Murdoch drives, gets it down low in the lane. Anderson up, no good. Weak side rebound comes off to French, and a foul is going to be called against Clay Center. 2 free throws coming for the Lady Titans of Columbus. So Clay Center, 2 trips down, buckets on both. Lauren Williams with 3 balls to start it off, and then the offensive rebound from Ebert to Diekman for the second bucket. It's 5-3, but it's a strike. The chance to tie is Columbus. First free throw up, and it's rim strong. That's from the 5'7" junior, only junior in the starting lineup, Kennedy French. So she misses on the first, has the second one coming. Second free throw up, and this one crawls in there. We got a 1-point ball game. Lady Tigers lead it by that point. Now again, the three-quarter court press from Columbus. Ebert to Franson. Middle of the court, it comes to Diekman. Double team, they get it from behind, and it's taken back away. Ebert and Diekman able to hustle play it and get the basketball back in possession. Now across the timeline, it comes to Lauren Williams. Williams with the dribble. Looks at that zone. Now goes right and deep to Mac Edmondson. 5-4 with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Clay Center by 1. Now extending their zone defense is Columbus. Now they go back inside. Franson dribble attacks. Mid-lane jumper on its way just off the right side. Good move in low. Got through 2 defenders. Off balance, though, unable to finish. Back the other direction will come Columbus looking for their first lead of the game. Clay Center jumped out to the 3-0 advantage. Murdoch answered with a triple. Now Diekman bats it into the backcourt. Columbus will keep possession. Olivia Murdoch brings it across, has Ebert on her. Works it left off a screen from Kennedy French. Now right side wing, it goes across to Maddie Evans. Evans to the high post, near the right elbow anyway, is French. Back in the corner right, dribble drive down low. Shot blocked by Macy Franson. And the Cobra strikes early on the defensive end. Clay Center keeps that 1-point lead and has the basketball back. The drive that time from Evans, and it was Franson able to deny it. Oh, good look in low, and we're going to call a foul offensive on the screen, trying to free up Lauren Williams. She made a great look inside to Diekman, but the foul was called before she ever made that pass. So it'll be Clay Center back defensively. That's the second team foul on the Lady Tigers. No whistles against Columbus to this point. Front court, Murdoch has it. Courtney Hamill and Caitlin Bonenbluss both checking in. Trouble in the lane. Evans tips around, but it goes right to Murdoch. Left elbow up and good. She has 5, and Columbus has the first lead of the game, 6-5. Clay Center back with the basketball, looking at the full court press. Caitlin Bonenbluss up the left sideline to Franson. Macy brings it across. They'll look to trap, but she gets it out near the timeline now to Lauren Williams in the middle of the floor. Williams, high post to Diekman, right at the top of the arc. Right side wing to Hamill. Courtney to the corner. Here's Franson. 3 ball on its way is strong. Rebound weak side comes away to Maddie Evans. Evans will bring it the other direction. Clay Center down by a point. Here's Murdoch with a drive. Quick pull-up jumpers up and down. She has 7 early points, and the Lady Tigers trail by a triple now, 8-5. Cross it comes from Williams to Franson. Left wing, back out deep to Lauren Williams. 3:50 left to work first quarter. Clay Center down by 3, but with the basketball. Screen from Bonabluff. Look down low. Here's Diekman inside. Through contact and good. No foul calls, but Diekman has her second finish with the left hand down low, and now the Lady Tigers trail by 1-8-7. Murdoch through the midcourt stride. Out between the rings, working against Caitlin Bonabluff. Now stops, she's used her dribble. Left side wing, it goes across to Marissa Thompson. That's the other senior that averages near 10. Now a steal by Hamill. The silent assassin, the steal, and the finish on the other end. Clay Center has it back, the lead by 1 at 9-8. Hamill got the tip away and the run out for the open lay-in. Clay Center has a 1-point edge. Murdoch, left wing deep. It goes to Kennedy French against Lauren Williams. Great defense. Clay Center net man-to-man. We've got a 5-second violation. Lauren Williams forces the turnover. On-ball defender, and French never moved with the basketball. She still had her dribble, but was trying to pass it off, and Lauren Williams forces the 5-second count. Clay Center has it back in a 9-8 lead. Bonabluff throws it into the backcourt to Williams. Now Lauren, near the timeline, throws right sideline. Good catch and turn by Courtney Hamill. Skip pass left to Franson. Wide open 3-ball, just strong. Good rotation, but it was well strong. The rebound, though, brought down by Macy Diekman, and Clay Center keeps possession with that 1-point lead. High post is Bonabluff. Double team. Turn, throws it inside for Hamill. Ball is loose. Hamill dives for it. They're going to get Courtney Hamill for a travel. She and Murdoch both ended up on the ground trying to scramble for the basketball. They say Courtney Hamill had possession of it when she fell to the floor. 2:38, quick opening quarter. Just 2 free throw shots. That was for Columbus. Both teams have played hard defense, but there's only been a couple of whistles. 2:25 to work. Clay Center's lead is 1. Right side wing and deep is Maddie Evans against Franson. Man-to-man for Clay Center. Evans, 5 count on here. Almost got it. Now they go baseline. The drive comes inside from Marissa Thompson. She goes into a double team. Weak side board up, no good. Rebound again. One more try for Evans. No, and Courtney Hamill rips it down for Lady Tigers. They lead by 1. Lauren Williams will walk it up the floor. The Lady Titans of Columbus back in that zone defense. Williams looks inside for Diekman, and now the first whistle of the game against the Lady Titans, and they will get inside Lauren Anderson for her first foul. So it's out of bounds to Williams on the baseline to inbound. The Lady Tigers put 4 around the square. Williams looking inside. Now has to fire it way out top. It goes to Hamill. She's bumped into by her own teammate. Bonabluff thought the pass was for her. She turned and ran to it and ended up running into Hamill, and for the Lady Tigers, an unforced turnover. Thompson will bring it down for Columbus. Lady Tigers stay in a man-to-man. Right side, or out deep, I should say, comes to Murdoch. She started to go right and stop. Passes off now between the rings. Out top to Lauren Anderson. Left wing, it comes around to the high post. They bring it to Murdoch again. She has 7 early points. Now Thompson for 3, and she drills it. Marissa Thompson, 5'8" senior, just had a second to set, and that's all she needed. And now it's 11-9. Clay Center down by a pair. Williams walks it into the front court. Takes left, moves right with it on the pass to Diekman. Outside is Hamill. Courtney puts the dribble down, brings it back out to reset the offense. To the free throw line, they get it to Bonabluff. Looks backdoor inside. Franson up and good. Macy Franson's first bucket. Great catch in traffic, but what a dime thrown. That time from Caitlin Bonabluff. And with 1 minute left in the first quarter, we're tied at 11. Left side Thompson. Turns and spins. Now stops. Wing right. Hamill, great defense. Outside it comes now to Murdoch. Out near the top against Bonabluff. Drives toward the free throw line, and they get Caitlin Bonabluff for the reach-in. Kind of a hold called on Bonabluff, and she was trying to keep Murdoch out of the paint. Emily Ebert will come back in. First foul against Bonabluff. Ebert back on the floor. Bonabluff will come out. It'll be Titans basketball underneath their own ring with 45 to work here in the first period. Tied at 11. Steal by Williams on the inbounds. And Lauren Williams will set the offense with the Lady Tigers tied up at 11 apiece. 40 seconds to work opening quarter. Here's Williams. Out top it comes to Ebert. Good strong catch and turn. Faces up. Left wing Williams. Fakes the 3. Goes left baseline. Back out top. Here's Franson. Ball taking drive. Pulls up in the crowd. She's fouled. 2 free throws for the Cobra on a quick strike on the dribble drive to the lane. And she'll have a chance to give Clay Center the lead back. 11-11 with 26 seconds to work in this first quarter. Both teams have led by as many as 3. There's been several lead changes already. Franson at the line makes the first of 2 free throws. She has 3. Sydney Calloway in for the Lady Tigers. We'll give Lauren Williams a breather. So Sid joins Hamill along with Ebert and Diekman. And at the free throw stripe, Macy Franson buries both. The Lady Tigers 2 for 2 from the line and have a 2-point lead. Mac Edmondson will check in with 26 to work. Clay Center on top, 13-11. And some full court pressure now put on Columbus by the Lady Tigers. Murdoch to inbound. In the backcourt, it comes to Marissa Thompson. She is guarded by Franson. Thompson across the timeline now stops. 21 to work. Works on the right side. Franson cuts her once, cuts her again. Now Thompson drives, lost it on the way in, but got a pass across lane for a wide-open bucket. Abby Sills. 10 seconds left. Clay Center's tied, 13 apiece. Down to 6. Calloway across the timeline with 4. Now stops at the top of the key. Diekman doesn't see the clock. They will get a shot away, or it goes in. Do they say it counts? The officials will talk about it. Mac Edmondson drills the triple. Was it gone before the light flashed? The officials talking. They'll wave it off, and we'll go to the second quarter. I looked up. The light was flashing as it went through. Now, had it already flashed? I don't know. The outside official called it good. The other official came over. They talked about it. They wave it off. We go to the second period. 13-13 here at Hartman Arena.
Thinking about buying a new home? Maybe your first? Or just making improvements? Well, that sounds like just another reason to stop by or contact the Citizens National Bank to get the personal attention you deserve when deciding to invest in a home. We know it can be a stressful and confusing process, so let myself, Bryant Johnson, walk you through the home buying process with ease. Stop by the Citizens National Bank and get pre-approved at your convenience. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're particular about the in and around and under when it comes to your lawn. Bruna Implement Company and the Grasshopper True Zero Turn Front Mount can get the job done your way. This mower has the industry's most comfortable seat, keeping operators fresh, focused, and alert. For the ultimate performance and rugged durability, it's the Grasshopper's True Zero Turn Front Mount. Our low-profile out front deck, which can get under and around and right up to almost any obstacle. Your throne awaits. Test drive a Grasshopper today when you visit Bruna Implement Company.
13-13 ball game. The Lady Tigers tied up as we go to quarter 2. It will be basketball belonging to Columbus, and they'll inbound right in front of us. Here's the courtside. Boy, near carry, now near steal, but it's picked up by Murdoch, and she'll finish inside, and Columbus has the lead back. Driving down that time, Abby Shook almost turned it over on a carry, wasn't called, and then the ball got loose in the lane, but fell right in the hands of Murdoch for the easy bucket. Clay Center with the basketball, down now by 15-13 margin. And a long 3, Williams hit her first, misses on the front rim this time, and the rebound's cleared by Columbus. Down court quickly, not looking, and the ball's going to be lost out of bounds. That'll be Clay Center's basketball. Shook was not looking for the pass from Thompson, who threw it from the back court, and she almost ended up catching it anyway, but then lost it out of bounds, and Clay Center has it back, down by a bucket. 7:20 to work first half. Mac Edmondson goes down low looking for Hamill. The ball tipped out of bounds. First by Columbus, then by Hamill, and the Lady Tigers turn it back over. Up the floor will come Marissa Thompson, who controls the basketball a lot with the dribble. He has been able to dribble attack a couple of times, had 1 block, scored 1 time. Outside now deep with it is Lauren Anderson. Now the ball nearly taken away. It will be Macy Diekman who bats it to the sideline and out of bounds, and Columbus will have it back. So Diekman got her hand on it, batted it away right to the sideline. In fact, almost right here to our scorer's table, and that's where Columbus will inbound. Play center to man-to-man, down by 2. Lady Titans with possession. Columbus out top working, goes to the right side. Stops on the wing right beyond arc. Now to Anderson. Anderson, hesitation move, turns the corner left, but cut off by Diekman before she can take the lane. Baseline left and deep is Sills. She will drive the paint. We've got a foul called on the floor against the Lady Tigers. That'll be the 4th team foul. So Clay Center got called for the reach-in. That's Macy Diekman's first. And so Diekman will pick up her first foul, again, the team's fourth. 6:40 to work first half. Lady Tigers down by 2. And Columbus with the basketball on their own baseline. Murdoch to inbound. Now gives it left wing to Anderson. Out near the top it comes. Around right. Now they go back to the post. Here's Murdoch. Blocked by Hamill. Murdoch gets her own rebound. Back up, no. Rebound, Bonenbluth. Play center has it. Bonenbluth going 1-on-3. No numbers. She will stop and look for help and gets it back out deep for Hamill. So play center down by 2. Back with the basketball. Big block shot inside by the silent assassin that time, Courtney Yamel. Here's Macy Franson out top. The Bonenbluth fakes it low. Now dribble penetrates. Kicks up top. Williams wanted to get a three-away, bobbled it. Now she goes to Diekman down low. Back outside deep for Williams. Lauren will bring it out with a dribble. Now stops left deep. It comes to Franson. Just under 6 to work first half. Clay Center down by 2 with the basketball. Here's Hamill. Starts to attack with a dribble. Now to Williams, right wing and deep. Lauren goes baseline right for Franson. Macy, out top is Hamill. Now down low. Diekman turns left, spins up with the left hand. A tough guarded shot. She was almost being pushed out of the lane on the baseline. But with that left hand about 5 feet away, put a soft touch up there and drops it in. We're tied at 15. Diekman has 6 now. Right wing with the basketball is Kennedy French. Williams on her. They had a 5 count earlier. Now they get it down inside. Block shot again by Hamill. Foul is going to be called, and 2 free throws coming to Columbus. That will be Lauren Anderson with a chance at the stripe. 5'10" senior got in low, picked up the foul, and I think that foul on Hamill was the second. It is the 5th against Clay Center as a team. And from the stripe, Anderson knocks in the first of the 2. Titans are now 2 of 3 from the line. The Lady Tigers 2 of 2. 5:20 still remains first half. Lady Tigers down by 1. Second free throw up. This one's also perfect. So Anderson with her first points. Lady Tigers trail again by 2, 17-15. It was a tight one in the opening game. Jeff West gave number 1 seed Newton all they wanted. Eventually the Eagles did hold on to knock off or to beat Jeff West. Williams in the front court as, again, Columbus came down with some full court pressure. Now Lauren works it right. Now back left, lobs it low. Here's Diekman again in the paint. Left hand, no, but she's fouled. A smaller defender down inside, and that's the case across the board, but especially when you put Kennedy French at 5'7" trying to defend the post. The Lady Tigers, good recognition to get it inside the lane and then let Diekman go to work. She was fouled this time. She has 6 points. Free throw up and rims off. Diekman, a good free throw shooter through the year, averaging 9 points a game, 7.5 rebounds now a contest, for 1 block a game as well. Got the lead to 1. Diekman gets the second one to crawl in there. And Allie Wright will check in for the first time here at the state championships. 17-16. Clay Center down by 1. Columbus back with the basketball. We're in the first half with 4:59 to work. Marissa Thompson across the timeline. She is checked by Allie Wright. Sniper out defending belly to belly. Now they get it left side. They go down in the lane. Murdoch ball fakes against Bonenbluth. Can't get the shot away. Now to Thompson. Poke away by Wright, but it's picked up outside by Maddie Evans of Columbus. Now she stops, has used her dribble. High post Murdoch. Ball fake. Steps in. Can't get the shot away against Bonenbluth. Now Thompson works right side, and with a foul called against Wright, that little hand check they've called a couple of times, and now the 6th team foul against Clay Center, the first on Wright. So the basketball goes out of bounds to Columbus on the baseline. Lady Tigers stay man-to-man on the inbound. They get it out to the high post here for French. Ball nearly taken away. Great hustle from Wright, and it's going to be a foul that goes against Columbus because of the hustle play of Allie Wright. The Lady Tigers have it back. 17-16. Clay Center has the basketball. It's Williams, Bonenbluth, Wright, Diekman, and Franson on the floor. They get it into Macy Franson in the front court. Franson works right, tried to pass it right, and it's taken away by Murdoch. Murdoch filled that passing lane. Now Thompson the other direction. Wright back to receive the charge. No, they call this a blocking foul. Great hustle play from Wright, who got in the lane, cut it off, but that's her second quick foul. This one, though, could have gone either way. She really got to the spot in a hurry. It is called for her second foul. So Wright will come out, and at the free throw line, the 1-and-1 here for Columbus. That's the 7th team foul on Clay Center. Only 4 whistled against the Lady Titans here in the first half. So the Titans are in the bonus, and it's Marissa Thompson who has the 1-and-1. First free throw is up and rims off. Rebound to Macy Diekman. The front of the 1-and-1 misses. Clay Center still down by just 1. 4:10 to work nearing the midway point second quarter. Mac Edmondson has it out at the top of the key. Now off to Bonenblust, right wing. Holds above her head, looks in low, trying to go to Diekman, not there. Williams in the corner right. Back out for Franson. Now around to the top it comes to Edmondson between the circles. She'll give it off to Macy Diekman, left wing. Out top, Williams looking at 3-ball is strong. Rebound in low, tipped around. Edmondson gets caught reaching in at the last second. She had her hand on the basketball for a moment, but then stayed there too long, and the hand went to the wrist of the Columbus Titans, so it's going to be Columbus at the other end for a 1-and-1 chance. Foul on Edmondson for Clay Center, and that will put at the free throw stripe Marissa Thompson, who just had the 1-and-1 chance a moment ago and missed on the front end. She's got 3 points. That was on a three-pointer from earlier. Edmondson picks up her second, and Thompson to the free throw line. First free throw up, and this one rims off also, and Diekman brings down the board. Diekman off to Lauren Williams. Clay Center down by 3 now, 19-16. They are the 5 seed on a coin toss. Both teams 17-5 coming in. Here's Diekman, right wing. Fake of the 3 by Williams. She'll back it out. Now to Franson. Macy holds. High post Ebert. Looks down low. In the corner left is Callaway. Still ball fake. Bring it out top of the dribble. Now around right it goes to Williams. Lauren to the corner. Franson's got to look for 3 to tie it. It's strong. Weak side board. Callaway nearly taken away. Now a dive on the court, and it is going to be Murdoch who was able to roll out of the 2 defenders and get it off to a teammate. And Columbus has it going the other direction. In the corner left, it is Marissa Thompson. Ball fakes, looks low. Clay Center, great man-to-man defense, in some trouble. Now the baseline drive. Ball lost. Ebert on the ground, ties it up, and a timeout for Clay Center on the sideline will give them possession. Down 3, 2:52 to work in the second quarter. The Lady Tigers trail 19-16 when we return to state championship coverage.
If you're looking for a construction company you can really trust, listen to those who have used Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. One customer was very impressed with the crew's work on their project, and another one praised the team for the truly extraordinary job they did on their new family room. Read more testimonials at GeislerRoofing.com. They've been serving North Central Kansas for over 35 years with quality craftsmanship and integrity. Visit GeislerRoofing.com.
Lady Tigers down 19-16. We have 2:52 to work here in this first half of play. Clay Center will have the basketball. Sid Callaway, Macy Diekman, Lauren Williams, Macy Franson, and Emily Ebert on the floor. Ebert into Williams. Lady Tigers jumped out to a 3-zip lead on a Williams three-pointer. No threes for Clay Center since that point. Columbus has hit 2 3-balls. Here's Franson out top. Left baseline, it comes to Callaway. Looks low, high post Ebert. Ball fake, steps in, pulls the jumper up. No, rebound. Diekman gets her hands on it. Back up and fouled. Macy Diekman, one-handed snag of a rebound with 2 defenders hanging around there, and then she went up strong with it and gets to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. She is 1 of 2 at the line. Clay Center 3 of 4 thus far in the first half, while Columbus is hitting at 3 of 6 from the stripe. And Diekman gets the first one to go in. She has 8 first half points for Clay Center to lead the way, and pulls them back within 2 here. Ebert comes out, Bonenblust back in. Great ball fake and step in by Emily Ebert. Missed the shot, but Diekman there to retrieve it. Second free throw for Macy is perfect. She has 9. The Lady Tigers trail by 1, 19-18. Courtney Hamill will check in. Lady Tigers with a full court man-to-man pressure now. Nobody on the basketball, as we've seen before. Bonenblust is back as a safety. Murdoch trouble getting it in. Finally does so to Thompson in the backcourt. Marissa Thompson against Courtney Hamill. Thompson through the timeline with the dribble. Now straight man-to-man for Clay Center. Right wing deep, Evans against Diekman. Out top it comes to Anderson. Now to Murdoch, who leads Columbus with 7 first half points. Back right it comes around to Shook. Now left side, Thompson for 2, rims off, but there's Murdoch inside. Back up with it and down. She has 9 now. The Lady Tigers trailing in by 3, 21-18. That's the miss they needed, but Murdoch ended up with the offensive board and the stick back. She has 9 points. Here's Bonenbluth out top, double team. Now a reach in. No, they call a travel, and Coach Jeff Edwards is up in arms wanting an explanation right now and not getting much of one. Bonenbluth turned after catching it at the top of the key, squared up. 2 defenders came at her, a bump, and she traveled, and they called the steps instead of the bump. Here's Anderson off to Murdoch. They sent her down by 3 with 1:35 to go here in this first half. Here's a drive by Evan. Baseline left Thompson. She'll dribble attack, pulls the jumper strong. Rebound, batted around inside. Shot blocked by Diekman, and a jump ball call as Macy Diekman erases more points. And the possession goes to, they'll say it is Columbus's basketball on the arrow. So the Lady Titans get it baseline left of their own glass. 1:28 to work. Thompson to the corner right. It comes to Shook. Working against Lauren Williams right now. Brings it around left to Evans. She'll dribble attack, cut off by Francis. Now left wing Anderson wants to skip it. Instead drops it down inside. Bonenbluth bats it away for a second. Now the ball loose. Picked up, lobbed inside for Murdoch. She's cut off by Williams. Tough jumper. Murdoch has 11. Clay Center's down by 5, 23-18. 1:06 to work. Lauren Williams will bring it across the timeline here. Clay Center down by 5 points with possession. Right sideline is Franson. Out top it comes to Hamill around left for Diekman. Macy, right side wing, it goes to Lauren Williams. Skip back to Hamill in the corner left. Franson looking low. Diekman trying to post it. They're looking at her, but guarded pretty nicely that time by Murdoch. 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clay Center trails it 23-18. Left wing deep is Diekman. Macy holds back outside for Hamill. 31 seconds. Now high post Bonenbluth pulls the jumper and drops it in. A Bonnen blast that was much needed for the Lady Tigers makes it a 23-20 ball game, and it's Columbus with possession. Clay Center back in a man-to-man here. Right side is Thompson, guarded closely by Hamill. 5 count on now. She picks up the dribble. Off it comes to Evans against Franson. Back out right wing. Thompson started to drive. We got a timeout taken by the Columbus sideline right as the Titans were about to turn it over. But the sideline saves possession. It'll be Columbus with the basketball. 9.5 seconds left to work here in this first half, and the Lady Tigers again trailing by now 3 after the big bucket on the other end. There was a knocked home by Caitlin Bonenbluth. Much-needed points for the Lady Tigers. Timeout here, but we're going to keep it here at Hartman Arena as the Lady Tigers work their way through this opening half and trying to battle after taking the early lead, trying to battle back here and find a way to maybe get a possession with 9.5. If nothing else, keep the ball game at 3. It's 23-20 right now. So Columbus will have it on the sideline, free throw line extended, right in front of press row here, across from the Tiger bench. It'll be Evans inbound. Lady Tigers stay man-to-man. Evans brings it out top is Marissa Thompson around left. Hesitation move down to 6 seconds, now 5. Here's Shook, ball loose. Bonenbluth length to the floor with 1 second. We'll take it up. Blocked. No foul. We'll head to halftime. 23-20. Lady Tigers down by a triple when we come back with your Twin Valley halftime coming up next.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Union State Bank has strong roots in agricultural banking, and we are dedicated to helping you succeed in your farm and ranch operations. Since 1901, we have partnered with local ag producers. Whether a fifth-generation farmer or just starting, you can depend on us. I'm Keith Blake, and we consider it a privilege to continue the tradition of leadership in agricultural lending in the community. We work for you, and we are proud to serve you. Union State Bank and Clay Center, member FDIC.
Save money on the best-selling pickup in the country. The highest Ford rebates in history are on the remaining 2014 F-150s at Hanson Ford in Clay Center. These Ford F-150s have earned the right to boast of comfort while delivering a tough, hard-working package and efficiency with its EcoBoost while producing power when you need it. Stop into Hanson Ford and look over their nice selection of 2014s and save with Ford rebates that have never been higher. Check out hansonford.net. Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Back once again, we bring you here to Hartman Arena in Park City. The Clay Center Lady Tigers down by 3 at the halftime break to the Columbus Titans, the 4 seed. Clay Center a 5 seed, both teams with identical records at 17-5. And Columbus comes out of the first half with that lead. We talked about depth possibly being an issue, but not enough fouls called on either team for that to be a real problem as far as foul trouble. We'll see if the Lady Tigers can kind of wear down this Columbus team as we head into the second half. But right now, Columbus has come out and really stood toe-to-toe. It's been a great basketball game. Both teams have defended extremely hard. The Lady Tigers, who led early 3-0 on that three-pointer from Lauren Williams to open the ball game, have not been able to keep that going. Then they got Macy Diekman going down inside, but it's been Olivia Murdoch, the leading scorer and leading rebounder for this Titans team, that's been the true difference maker to this point of the contest. She has 11 first-half points. The Lady Tigers, again, trail at the half, 23-20. Stay with us. More of your Twin Valley halftime show is coming up next.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth. Over a century of serving you. Built on pride in everything we do. Agriculture and farmway working hand in hand. Looking to the future across this great land. It's where you belong. FarmwayCoop.com. Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
Hey Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center, a proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
Back into your Twin Valley halftime show, the Clay Center Lady Tigers trail 23-20 here at the halftime break to Columbus. It's been a first half. We mentioned Olivia Murdoch. She has 11 of the 23 scored thus far after a 13-13 tie at the end of one quarter. It's 23-20 at the half. Murdoch, the 5'9" senior, with 11 first-half points. They also would get a three-pointer from Marissa Thompson, 2 points from Abby Sills, and then 2 free throws from Lauren Anderson, 1 free throw in from Kennedy French. The Lady Tigers, who put Columbus to the free throw stripe, not as many as Clay Center, but they were only team to put a team in the bonus. The Titans ended up getting to the free throw stripe with a couple of 1-and-1s. They did not convert, fortunately, for Clay Center. Lady Tigers scoring 9 points from Macy Diekman. She's 3 of 4 at the line, 3 field goals. 4 points from Macy Franson, 2 of 2 at the stripe. A 3-pointer from Lauren Williams opened this ball game, and then 2 points each from Caitlin Bonneblust and Courtney Hamill. The Lady Tigers again down 23-20. We are at the Twin Valley halftime break. Stay with us. We'll have more coming your way from halftime next.
When your unique health concerns require a specific medication compound that is made just for you, the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart are qualified to do so and will even consult with your physician if needed. Compounding medications to address your unique health needs is an important part of the personalized care you can expect from the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and also at Patterson Apothecary near the hospital. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, putting the care into health care.
Protecting your private information is a big job, and if you're a business, it can be even bigger. That's why at Central Office we've expanded our lineup of quality shredders to be sure we have the right size for every home or business, like the 17-sheet crosscut HSM shredder, specially priced at $389. And for really serious shredding, we have the high-volume crosscut DynaShred that inhales up to 27 sheets of paper at high speed for only $14.95 while supplies last.
Katie, bar the door. These things are gonna sell like hotcakes.
Pick up the pace of farming with a Case IH precision farming system from Brune Implement Company. Whether you're spreading fertilizer, strip tilling, or even farming in the dark, Case IH and Brune have the perfect guidance equipment for you. Their lineup of remarkable, accurate, hands-free guidance systems can help you optimize your profits and lifestyle by saving you big on input costs, improving yield, and reducing operator fatigue. Stop by your Brune dealer today to find out how a Case IH precision farming system can help your operation.
Get the best soybean yield. Get your seed treated by Central Valley Ag.
All fields, depending on the soil conditions, can benefit from a seed treatment.
Special Products Director Kerry Skabinski says the profit from a CVA seed treatment far outweighs the cost.
The cost of the seed treatment is roughly a bushel and a half.
This year, plant treated soybean seed. Talk to your field sales agronomist or the nearest branch of Central Valley Ag.
Back once again on your Twin Valley halftime show. You know, March Mayhem is just getting started with Twin Valley TV everywhere. You can watch the big games from your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Simply log in and watch. Call 800-515-3311 to talk with a friendly Twin Valley representative. It is the Twin Valley halftime show. We're nearing that second half about to go. The Lady Tigers trailing 23-20 here at the break. Olivia Murdoch leads the way for Columbus with 11. Lady Tigers have 9 from Macy Diekman. Stay with us. Second half's coming up next.
You can still sign up for the Twin Valley Color Race on March 21st to benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built in Clay Center. We'll have entertainment from Rick Stanley and Chad Knitter with Fat Boy Productions. We'll have other animal rescues from the area there too. And you might even adopt your new best friend. Don't forget the exotic pets. Get your picture taken with a boa constrictor, or how about a tarantula? It is sure to be a great time. To sign up or get all the information, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you on March 21st at the Color Race.
Stop by the deli department at Ray's Apple Market for a better look at the delicious contents inside the new updated display cases. You'll be tempted by the choices of hot entrees and sides, along with cool pasta salads, fresh cheeses, and savory deli meats ready to be cut to your specifications. Ray's Apple Market offers $5 meals to go, new signature salads, and more sandwiches. The new deli cases are brighter, more appealing, and hold the most delicious on-the-go meal options. Ray's Apple Market, your town, your store.
Again, back on your Twin Valley halftime show, about ready to go here in the second half. With Twin Valley TV everywhere, you will not miss the game-winning shot of the Cinderella team. Call 800-515-3311 to find out the details from a friendly Twin Valley representative. TV anywhere. Twin Valley in Clay Center. Lady Tigers have the basketball to start this second half. Lauren Williams in the front court. They go high post, Emily Ebert right side, back out left to Williams, fakes it to the corner, now holds it outside. Here's Franson at the point, fakes on the three, back left it comes to Williams. Clay Center down 23-20, opening possession here in the second half. Here's Ebert again now with it at the top of the key. They go down low toward Diekman. She almost got to it. Defender, though, able to get in front of the passing lane and take it away. Now it's Thompson the other direction, no. Murdoch to Anderson at the free throw line, no. Thompson back up with it and gets it in. 3 shots on that possession, and Marissa Thompson finally dropped it in. She now has 5. The Lady Tigers trail by that number, 25-20. Lauren Williams, right side to Mac Edmondson. Now to Williams, around left, Franson. Macy back to Williams at the point against this zone defense, little point zone, not truly a 1-3-1. Franson in the corner, 3-ball. She gets it down. Macy Franson with her first triple of the postseason now has 7 points in this ball game, and it's 25-23 just like that. The Cobra strikes it quickly in the right corner. Had a chance to set it up. Missed a couple in the first half. That one, though, was pure. On the other end, three-pointer to answer, and it's drained by Maddie Evans. Clay Center back down by 5. Evans' first points of the ball game, although she averages nearly 10 a contest. Here's Williams. Outside it comes left wing to Diekman. Double-teamed to Edmondson. Back in the corner right. Franson fakes on the 3. Skip past left Williams. Lauren tries to answer another 3-ball. It's short. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. That'll be Clay Center's basketball. It stays in as Diekman able to retrieve it before it went to the baseline. The Clay Center keeps the basketball down by 5. Here's Ebert out top beyond the three-point line. Right, it goes to Franson. To the baseline right, Edmondson. Trying to go down low looking for Diekman, but it's batted away by the guard on the entry pass. Across the timeline will come Olivia Murdoch. She led Columbus with 11 first-half points. Ebert, good defense. She gets rid of it to Thompson. Now Thompson back outside for Evans with that 3 last trip down. She has Franson on her. Down low, they go inside. And it's swatted in low by Diekman as Thompson took it up, and that's the second block of the game for Macy Diekman. Here's Franson back the other way. Shot up. No, but Franson gets her own rebound. Muscles it up and in. What a shot from Macy Franson. Her back to the bucket. A defender on her, and she put it over her head with a perfect spin to carry them off and in for the Lady Tigers. And it's a 28-25 ball game. Back to Hartman Arena. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on 100.9.
Roscoe, why so glum, chum?
I was just wondering what ridiculous thing you were going to have me do to illustrate all the ways Central Office can help people with their tax preparation.
Like dress up like Goldilocks and show off our great selection of office chairs, such as the multitask chair for just $84.95?
Yeah.
Or race me on an abacus doing math problems while I use one of our terrific printing calculators that are on sale for $74.95?
Something like that.
Nah, we'll just tell people that for all their tax preparation needs, come see us at Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
Out of the timeout, Lady Tigers, a tough bucket for Macy Franson after an offensive carry. It's a 3-point ball game. The Lady Tigers come with full court pressure. Murdoch will bring it herself. Works it up the floor against Courtney Hamill, who is in. Bonenblust, Williams, Diekman, and Franson on the floor. Clay Center trying to really pressure on defense. Now the ball nearly lost away, and it is going to be on the sideline. No, it stays in bounds. No travel call. They got loose on the sideline. They let them play on, and Columbus now gets a 3-pointer from Thompson. No, rebound weak side. Courtney Hamill got her hands on it, unable to keep possession. It'll stay with the Titans down on the baseline. Columbus left of the glass. It'll be Murdoch to inbound. Looking toward the paint. Now holds. Free throw line jumper on its way is no good. Rebound, Lauren Williams rips it away for Clay Center. They trail by a triple but had the possession back. Macy Franson with 5 points early in this third period. Now has 9 in the game. She and Diekman lead the way. Here's Franson right wing. Back outside. Got nearly picked off. Williams ends up with it. Now to Hamill. To the post for Bonenbluff. Turns. Caught in a double team inside. Muscles it out to Williams. Around right Franson. She'll attack the lane. Macy goes strong, fouled, and Macy Franson will get to the free throw line. She has 9 points, 5 in this quarter alone, 2 of 2 at the stripe, and we'll get a chance here to shoot from the line for Clay Center. 28-25. First team foul of the second half on either squad. First free throw from Franson is up and down. She is 3 for 3 at the line, now with 10 points in this game. No triangles and 2 that she's had to look at as she got pretty used to seeing in the sub-state at Chapman from both Rock Creek and also from Chapman in a championship game. Franson strong on the second free throw, but it's rebounded by Bonenbluff. She'll attack. Bounce pass in low, taken away by Murdoch. She was trying to get it inside to Macy Diekman. Clay Center down by 2. Columbus back with the basketball. Titans have it in the front court. Murdoch, who had 11 first-half points, now guarded by Bonenblust. Outside to Kennedy. She'll look inside to Thompson. Turns and caught in a trap, and she walked with the basketball. Clay Center forces the turnover and has it back with a chance to tie, or a long bomb would take the lead back. Sid Calloway in for Clay Center. The freshman comes on for Caitlin Bonenblust. Now some full-court pressure put on by Columbus. Franson on the left sideline, up the court to Williams, back to Macy. Around right it comes to Calloway. Sid, back to Franson. Now Macy will bring it across with a dribble, and now a bounce pass up the floor to Calloway on the wing right. Lady Tigers now set offense. They trail by 2 midway point here in the third period. Here's Hamill, the top of the key to Williams for the lead. She got hammered, no foul. Calloway tried to come up with the offensive board. Lauren Williams looking at both officials. Coaches trying to ask for it as well. It was pretty obvious. Lauren Williams, her hand went one way, the ball went the other, and it ended up an air ball. No foul call, and it's going to be Clay Center back the other direction defensively, still trailing by 2. Left wing deep is Anderson against Diekman, and she carried the basketball. Macy Diekman out pressuring on the point, and it was Lauren Anderson who turned it over. Caitlin Bonenblust will check back in now for the Lady Tigers. Calloway will come out. Full court pressure again by Columbus. 3:41 to work here in the third. Lady Tigers trailing by 2 points. Up the court it comes to Courtney Hamill. Right side stops. Now kicks it deep left for Franson, and now out for the top near the half-court stripe is Lauren Williams. Williams, top of the key to Bonenblust. Left wing is Franson. Macy stops, holds to the corner left. Hamill looks inside. Great look for Diekman, who has 11. The silent assassin inside to the eraser for 2, and we're tied at 28. 3:14 to work third quarter. Columbus up the floor. Marissa Thompson with it outside, working against Hamill. Man-to-man by Clay Center, been there from the start. Now Franson working on Kennedy. To the corner right it goes to Thompson. Cut off by Hamill, has used her dribble up. In trouble, and a timeout taken by the Columbus sideline. Tied at 28. Columbus with the TO. 28-28 with 2:56 to work third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
There are some things you just can't control, but you can control how long you keep weeds out of your winter wheat with strong residual herbicides from Farmway Co-op. Herbicides such as Finesse or PowerFlex HL provide season-long control of yield-robbing weeds to help ensure a successful harvest. By applying now, Farmway can keep your fields clean all season long to deliver the crop you want for faster and easier combining. Last year there were harvest problems. This year, get long-lasting weed control from your Farmway agronomy team.
Lady Tigers have tied it up at 28-28. It's Columbus's basketball out of the timeout that saved possession. They had him pinned in the corner. From the baseline, it's lobbed to the mid lane. In the paint, shot blocked by Hamill, but it'll be a foul called, and Lauren Anderson will go to the line. Hamill came across the arm that time on the shot block attempt. Second foul on Courtney Hamill. And to the free throw line will go Lauren Anderson to shoot 2. Free throw up and rims off. So we're still tied at 28 apiece. Macy Franson, who has 6 points in this quarter. Now it's a 1-point Columbus lead. Full court pressure again by Columbus. Both teams kind of bringing it a little bit more further up the court. In the backcourt is Caitlin Bonenblust. In some trouble now, lobs it up the floor. Clay Center's got numbers. Franson left side to the lane. Takes it strong. Bucket good. Chance at hoop and arm. And a chance for the Lady Tigers to add to what is now a 1-point lead. And Macy Franson, who is putting on a show here in the third quarter, she now has 8 third quarter points. That's 12 in the game. The Lady Tigers have reclaimed the lead now and will step to the free throw line with Macy Franson a chance at the old banging bucket. Got the hoop, got the harm, now a chance at the free throw line. On its way and rims out. Diekman, though, offensive carom, back up, rims off, and a rebound away to Murdoch. Clay Center leads it by 1. Murdoch, long down court pass, nearly taken away by Hamill to the sideline. That's Clay Center's basketball. Courtney Hamill got in the way, and then Sills just unable to come up with it, lost it to the sideline. So the Lady Tigers have it back now with a 1-point advantage here in this third period. Down to 2:32 to go. Clay Center will have it. It comes into Macy Diekman, right back to Macy Franson. Franson attacks the lane, crosses over, hangs, scoops it up, no. Rebound, tipped around and picked up by Murdoch. She has numbers, 3-on-1. Now she'll stop at the free throw line. Sills down low, and we have a blocking foul. This goes against Hamill. That'll be her third. Great catch-up defense in transition. But it will be basketball belonging to Columbus on the baseline. Second team foul against the Lady Tigers. Lobbed out deep. To the left side, it comes around. That is Thompson with it, I should say. Looks for Sills out top. Man-to-man by Clay Center. Now she'll hand it off to Murdoch. Murdoch at the point against Lauren Williams. Picks her dribble up. Diekman near steal. Out near the half-court stripe. Murdoch falls to the ground. Taken away for a moment by Williams. Now Evans back on the floor, and she travels with the basketball. Clay Center has it back. Still a 1-point lead. It's 30-29 with $1:51 to work here in the third. It'll be Clay Center's basketball near the mid-court stripe. The Tigers will bring Allie Wright in. Courtney Hamill with that third foul will come out. So Clay Center has possession and a 1-point lead. Starting to edge toward the end of this third period. Here's Diekman toward the lane. Passes down low. Bonenbluth blocked from behind. Had a great look. Big catch-up defense. Great catch-up defense by Columbus to swat it from behind against Bonenbluth. Clay Center back defensively, leading by 1. Allie Wright guarding on Thompson. It will come outside now to the wing left for Maddie Evans of Columbus. Franson picks the pocket. Now it's tied up, and the jump ball arrow belongs to Columbus. They'll keep it on their end of the floor. Possession to Columbus. They'll have it on the sideline. It is Sills looking for someone to bring it into. They do in the corner now to Evans. Posting down low. Anderson goes inside. Anderson, tough catch in traffic, finishes. She has 4, and it's 31-30. Clay Center down by a point. Lauren Williams brings it across. Looks at a zone defense. High posted comes to Bonenbluth. That's out near the arc. Now to Franson. Macy looks down inside. Diekman, great catch. The finish? No. Tipped rebound. Bonenbluth back up. This one goes in. Another Bonnen blast inside and an offensive rebound, and it's 32-31. Lady Tigers lead it by 1. Thompson across the timeline. Turns the corner toward the lane, has a look. Lane is strong. Rebound to Macy Diekman, and now we've got a jump ball call. The arrow goes to Clay Center. 38 seconds left in this third period. The Lady Tigers will have the basketball on the arrow. Courtney Hamill back in. Allie Wright will come off. And again, we have full court pressure from Columbus. They have a player way back deep and then 4 in the front court defending. Bonenbluth lobs it, tipped and loose, and now taken away by Murdoch. She'll pull up left elbow. Jumper strong. Rebound. Diekman battles. Bonenbluth has it. The throw down court. Branson's got the run out. Lay-in off Flossin. Good. Clay Center has a 3-point lead at 34-31. Macy Franson with 14 third quarter points. 19 to work. The Lady Tigers lead it here by 3. Thompson, right wing and deep. This is Murdoch. She had 11 first half points. Evans drives, kick out to Anderson. Down to 8 to 7. Anderson drives, and we have a blocking foul against Caitlin Bonenbluth as Anderson turned the corner on the right side and went to the lane and got the foul call. 6.5 to work third quarter. That's the third team foul on Clay Center. Only 1 foul in the third quarter against the Titans. It is 34-31. Emily Ebert back in. And they'll bring Courtney Hamill out. Remember, she has the 3 fouls. Ebert back in to the starting 5 for the Lady Tigers, minus Edmondson and Bonenbluth in. Here's Murdoch to the baseline right. Jumper on its way from Marissa Thompson, wide open and good with 2 seconds. And that will end this third quarter. But Clay Center will have it going into the fourth, and they lead it by 1, 34-33, headed to the final 8 minutes in Hartman Arena. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Maria Fitzemeyer.
Or me, Carla Sweet at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started.
Or visit us online at ubankonline.com. UBank, we deliver. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Oldie Seed has soil-specific seed to fit your soybean acre-specific needs. Soybean varieties with excellent SDS, stress tolerance, excel on high pH levels, and salt excluders that will not limit your yield potential. Oldie Seed is your trusted supplier for high-yielding soybeans built to fit your specific needs. Call your Oldie Seed representative today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
Lady Tigers have come from 3 down at half to have a lead 34-33 beginning the final 8 minutes of play. Along with our studio engineer, Cody Siebold, this is Rocky Downing, Hartman Arena at Park City. Clay Center will start on defense in this fourth quarter. Again, they lead it by 1. Kennedy outside, right to Thompson. In low, Anderson leans in. Oh, and they call this a foul against Clay Center. Macy Franson evidently brought the arm down across the wrist because Anderson made all of the initiation of that contact, leaning her way into the paint. So free throws coming for Lauren Anderson to either tie or take the lead. The first one to tie it is good. Anderson now with 5 points. Lucy Franson, a 10-point third quarter. She has 14 in the game. Second free throw is good, and now it's Columbus back on top by 1. Clay Center will bring it down. Lauren Williams through the timeline. Top of the key is Macy Diekman. She has 11 in the game, 9 in the first half. Here's Franson at that 10-point third quarter. Williams around right to Hamill. Clay Center down by 1 with the basketball. To the corner left is Franson looking low. Skipped out top. Hamill didn't take the 3. Bonenbluss free throw line. Jumper rims off. Diekman had it for a second, and it's lost out of bounds. And they say it's off of Clay Center. Diekman had it ripped away and appeared to have been off of Columbus, and the official down low calls it Titan basketball. Got no help from his teammates outside. They say that Diekman touched it last. So Columbus has it with a 1-point lead. 7:10 to work. We're in the fourth. It'll be Titans basketball in the front court. Thompson gets it off to Anderson. Diekman out on her. Now Kennedy out top against Lauren Williams. At the top of the key is Thompson. Marissa Thompson against Bonenbluff. Left side wing Evans. And she walked with the basketball. Took a hard ball fake. She ball faked it so hard she actually pulled herself off the ground, and the official was right on top of it and made the call. So the Lady Tigers get it back down by 1. 35-34. Lauren Williams through the center circle with the dribble. As Thompson out near her, throws toward the paint, tipped away for a moment, picked up by Franson, now tied up. So a timeout to Clay Center, and they will take the timeout with Clay Center then getting possession, I believe, on the baseline for this inbounds play. Lady Tiger basketball down by 1. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger Hoops on 100.9.
You can still sign up for the Twin Valley Color Race on March 21st to benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built in Clay Center. We'll have entertainment from Rick Stanley and Chad Knitter with Fat Boy Productions. We'll have other animal rescues from the area there too. And you might even adopt your new best friend. Don't forget the exotic pets. Get your picture taken with a boa constrictor, or how about a tarantula? It is sure to be a great time. To sign up or get all the information, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you on March 21st at the Color Race.
Twin Valley is our halftime sponsor throughout the state championship run for the Lady Tigers. If you want a great deal on a new iPhone 5, hop on in to Twin Valley. Find out more. Twin Valley will always get friendly advice, the best deal for you. Make the leap to Twin Valley's reliable nationwide network by calling 800-515-3311 or visit their website, twinvalley.net. Clay Center will have the basketball on the baseline. Lauren Williams will inbound. Hamill and Franson at the elbows. Diekman and Bonenbluss down low. Lauren Williams inside. It comes to Bonenbluss through traffic, fouled, and Caitlin Bonenbluss will head to the free throw line. Diekman, the screener that time, not the most dangerous player on the court, which is normally how you teach your defense. Instead, it was Bonenbluss who came off that screen. They really paid attention to Diekman, who opened up, and Bonenbluss then found a seam down the middle. And at the free throw line, Caitlin Bonenblast has knocked in another charity. She was a Bonnen Blast on Saturday in that sub-state championship game with 11 points. She can give Clay Center the lead back here. This one rims out, rebound tipped by Franson, and they call a foul on Franson going over the top. So Macy Franson will get the foul called. That is going to be the team's fourth, I believe. That is the second on Franson, so no big danger there with 6:37 to work. Mac Edmondson, Emily Ebert back in for Clay Center. They go full court press. We are tied 35-35. Inbounds, and we've got a violation running the baseline against Olivia Murdoch. And you can see her turn to the official and immediately realize what she had done. The senior, so heady out there for Columbus, just made a mental mistake. Thought she could run the baseline. Clay Center gets it back. Chance to take the lead. Corner left. Franson three ball is long. Rebound weak side comes away to Kennedy. Guarded by Ebert. Now the Lady Tigers will back off in a straight man-to-man and a half court. 35-35 ball game. Clay Center fighting for a chance to play the weekend. Murdoch out top. Diekman on her. Now uses her dribble up. Goes to the baseline right for Evans. Back inside. Diekman the steal. The save. Evans comes up with it. Columbus still with the possession. Great anticipation from Diekman. Able to save it in bounds, and now Mac Edmondson called for the foul out on the perimeter. That, I believe, is her third. 6:08 to go here in the fourth quarter, tied at 35. Next foul against Clay Center, and Columbus will be in the bonus. From the sideline, Evans brings it out top Kennedy. Edmondson on her. She's used her dribble. Backdoor look toward Evans. It's taken away by Lauren Williams on the sideline. Clay Center has it back. A possession again to reclaim the lead. Lauren Williams brings it across, looks right, and gives it to Mac Edmondson. Mac back out deep for Williams. Around left is Franson. Now to Lauren. To Edmondson, right side wing. 5:45 left in this game. We are tied up at 35. Williams, high post, Ebert. Double team. Steps through to Edmondson. Corner right, Franson. Ball fake and drive to the lane with the left and drops it in. The Cobra on fire in the second half. She has 16 in a game, and the Lady Tigers have a 37-35 lead. Franson got to the lane, body control to lean left away from getting a charge, and with the left hand, fingertip rolled it over the front iron. Anderson, corner left, it comes to Kennedy. Ball fake, skips it right baseline. Thompson's got a good look for two, and she drills it. We're tied again. Marissa Thompson now has 7, and another timeout taken on the floor. We're breaking here also. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
Just as Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy is there for you to fill all your prescription drugs and over-the-counter medications, they're also there for you in their Radio Shack department to supply your electronic needs. Connectors, adapters, cameras, TVs, computers, batteries, and a wide variety of electronic gadgets are all available for you, along with the personal service and helpful advice you appreciate from your hometown businesses. Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack is there for you.
There are various ways to prepare fish for the Lenten season, and Ray's Apple Market has delicious choices every Thursday for you to try. Whether you fry it, grill it, bake it, or steam it, you will always have a special delicious meal each week to commemorate Lent. The selection ranges from crab legs, tilapia, cod, and lobster, along with shrimp, salmon fillets, and other fish varieties from one week to the next. For fresh seafood options during Lent, shop Ray's Apple Market. Your town, your store.
37-37 ball game. Marissa Thompson hits her second half field goal to tie it. Clay Center has it back against pressure coming from Columbus. Macy Franson with a bounce pass across to Lauren Williams. Lauren out near the timeline with the dribble, and now Columbus back into that standard zone they've been playing. Williams, right side wing, Franson. Looks high post. Bonenblast steps through toward the lane, pulls the trigger. Oh, flash and good. Another Bonenblast inside, and Clay Center leads it by 2, 39-37. Across Marissa Thompson to the front court for Columbus. Has used her dribble. Hamill on her. Now fires it right wing deep to Evans to the corner. The drive in low. Anderson drives. A foul call. Blocking foul. Lauren Anderson driving hard, and Bonenblast called for the foul. This will be Anderson at the stripe to shoot 2. That's the third foul on Bonenblast in the game. Team's 7th. This is a 2-shot foul regardless. And the first one rims in. That hit about every portion of the iron it could. And now Lauren Anderson is 5 of 7 from the stripe and has one more free throw coming here to tie it. This one up and short. Rebound tip to the baseline. Saved in by Franson, picked up by Lauren Williams. The Lady Tigers have the lead by 1. Williams brings it across. Right side wing way deep beyond the arc. Franson back out near the timeline now to Williams. Play center just a 1-point lead, but they'll use some time, shorten this up, maybe force Columbus to come out and defend a little more tightly around the perimeter. Williams brings it right to Franson. Now rips through and gives it out to Williams. High post to Bonenblust, and Murdoch able to go through with the steal. Down the court, misses the lay-in. Battle for the loose ball. Thompson saves it, and it goes to Williams. Play center has it back. Long down court pass. Here's Franson. They've got 2-on-2 numbers. Franson to the lane, pulls up, jumper good. Franson hits another one. 18 in a game, and Clay Center now leads by 3 at 41-38. Marissa Thompson, front court, stops, guarded by Hamill. Out top to Murdoch. Starts to penetrate, goes to Stills in the corner. Now she stops, hands it outside to Evans. Down low, Murdoch winds up wide open for an easy lay-in. That's her first point to the second half. Clay Center's lead is 141-40. 3:15 to work. Williams into the front court. Crossover dribble against Stills. It goes up top to Diekman. She'll bring it left wing. Franson to the corner for Hamill. To the post. Oh, great rip through. Bonenblust. No. Weak side board. Tipped around. Saved back outside to Williams. Clay Center still with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 41-40. Here's Diekman again at the point. Double team. A lot of pressure on her, and they call a jump ball as the ball is tied up. I mean, 2 defenders clamoring on Macy Diekman, and they call a jump ball. And again, there's only been 3 fouls called against Columbus this entire second half. Clay Center does get the basketball on the arrow. So they do keep possession with the 1-point lead. Now 2:52 to go. Williams to the corner looking for Hamill, and it's taken away. Then thrown back away. Franson steals it back for the Lady Tigers. Williams, right wing, to the post. Diekman turns, trying to square it up. Loose in the lane, on the ground. Shovels it outside corner left. Franson, free ball is strong, and the rebound weak side comes away to Columbus. Bonenblust pressuring in the backcourt. 2.5 now to go in this game. It's 41-40. Clay Center by 1. Marissa Thompson, left side wing, stops. To the corner left it comes to Kennedy. Now she'll bring it back out top. Here's Evans right side against Franson. Skips it left. Murdoch takes it toward the lane. Baseline left. Kennedy, three-pointer short. Long rebound, tracked down by Hamill. She's knocked to the ground, and Clay Center will have it back with 2:08 left. On the baseline, length of the floor to go. Remember, no bonus. That's just a 4th team foul against the Titans. Clay Center does lead by 1. Mac Edmondson back in. Bonenblust will come out. 41-40. Clay Center will have it. Franson to bring it inbound. Fires it in to Macy Diekman. Right back to Franson up the right sideline. Now a foul as Columbus starting to realize they may want to get near the bonus in a very close game late, so they bump a couple of times here in the backcourt. 2:05 to work. Franson will bring it in play. Lauren Williams in the backcourt, still against three-quarter court pressure. Comes to Edmondson. Back now to Williams. Crosses the timeline. Up court to Diekman. Good catch in traffic, and then kicks it out to Edmondson. And now to Williams and back to Mack. 1:51 left in the game. Clay Center by 1. And a timeout taken again on the sideline. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball. Timeout on the court. We're back after this.
2015 is a monumental year for the Citizens National Bank as it marks their 100th anniversary. Throughout the year, the Citizens National Bank will be celebrating a century of strength and stability with many events and surprises planned. Be sure to like their Facebook page so you can stay on top of all these exciting events. This is a significant milestone of providing personalized service and a century of success. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Lady Tigers have a 1-point lead. They will have the basketball as well as we head into this final stages of the ball game. 41-40. Clay Center out of the timeout, ready to go. Columbus still breaking huddle. Macy Franson, Lauren Williams, Macy Diekman, Courtney Hamill, Mac Edmondson on the floor for the Lady Tigers. They lead by 1, and they have the basketball out of that timeout. Branson goes into the backcourt to Williams. Lauren works right, goes high post to Hamill, and we've got a foul. This will be called against Columbus. Now the 16 foul against the Lady Titans. The next one will be the bonus. 1:45 left. It was called on Marissa Thompson of Columbus. Lauren Williams will inbound from the Snow. Franson will exchange places and will inbound it. Play center by 1. Williams to the post, looks to Hamill, and it's taken away. Threw it to a crowd. Here's Sills the other direction. She'll stop and lose it out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers get a huge break. They gave it up and transition opportunity for Columbus, and Sills just couldn't handle it when she got in traffic near the lane. 1:38 now remains. Again, full court pressure. Franson brings it into Lauren Williams. Back to Franson. Now to sideline right, it goes to Hamill. Back left to Williams. Now to Franson near the midcourt line. Brings it across with a dribble. Takes it across and stops near the point. Right side wing, Hamill. With 1:24 left. Play center by 1. High post, Bonenbluth. Pressure coming from behind. She'll go right to Hamill. Corner it goes to Franson. They lob it in low. Here's Diekman. Turns, squares. Won't go down. Rebound to Murdoch. She falls to the ground, and this will be Clay Center's basketball. Bonenbluth and Murdoch, we've seen this a couple of times on the court. There may be a bit of a bump, but unless it's a true foul, they haven't called it. They've let them play on. Murdoch's called for the travel, and that is the second major break that Clay Center has gotten in the last 2 possessions. Lauren Williams needs to get it in somewhere, does outside to Franson. 1:08 left, Play Center by 1. Here's Diekman, attacks the lane, kick out, Hamill for 2, and buries it! The silent assassin with her second bucket of the game, the first of the second half, and now Clay Center leads at 43-40. Right side, Thompson against Hamill. Down to 50 seconds, the drive from Thompson gets the lay-in, and Columbus gets the timeout. It's 43-42. Lady Tigers by 1 with 47 seconds still to go. A timeout on the floor. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
At Bruna Implement, we make it easy to do business. Choose from 2 great offers on any model year 2011 and newer pre-owned Case IH 12 Plus row planners. Get 0% financing for 24 months or for 12 months plus purchase protection plan or a $5,000 Case IH rewards card. Get into your Bruna dealer today. These deals won't last forever. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualification and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. CNH Industrial Capital America LLC standard terms and conditions apply. Down payment may be required. Certain other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has earned its superior reputation because they stand behind the work they do. They offer you the highest quality materials and workmanship with long-lasting, dependable service. Customers have been extremely satisfied with the work and service they provided in a timely, efficient, and professional manner. Being locally owned and operated enables them to follow through on their promises and commitments to their customers. Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement at 800-783-3360.
Macy Franson with the inbounds from Caitlin Bonenbluth in the backcourt. Franson crosses over, still with the dribble, now spins. 3 defenders on her. She brings it across, stops, lobs it down, and they call it travel against Macy Franson in transition. It was a little awkward move, but it looked like she got up in the air to get rid of it, but they say it's a travel. And Clay Center turns it back over. They have a 1-point lead. Lady Tigers by 1, 43-42. Basketball from the sideline. Clay Center pressuring. Marissa Thompson brings it up the floor across the timeline. Now on the right wing has it. Back out deep for Anderson. We're under 30 seconds to go. Kennedy against Hamill. Pressured there. Now to Thompson with Franson on her. In the corner it goes to Evans. Now Thompson in the lane. Blocked, and a foul is going to be called. And they will again give Columbus a chance at the stripe. Marissa Thompson at 5'7" went against Diekman and Bonenbluth, and they called the foul inside, and 2 free throws now for Columbus with a chance to tie or take the lead. Thompson's free throw up and good. We're tied at 43. And Thompson with a big second half. She has 10 points in the game, 7 of those in the second half of play. 1 more free throw coming for the 5'8" senior. This for the lead for Columbus with 18.9 seconds left. This one rims off. Rebound, though, to Murdoch. She traveled with the basketball and got away with it. Columbus has it. 15 to work. Clay Center has to come foul. 12 seconds. Thompson in the corner left. Double team. And it's taken away by Hamill. Bonenblas to Franson with 6, with 5. To the lane. Franson. No foul called. It'll be Hamill for the win. No. It rims off. And it will be Columbus who comes out of here 43-43 after that missed free throw. Clay Center had a chance to win it, got 2 looks. We are headed to overtime. 43-43. The Lady Tigers and Columbus Titans have put on a show. We get 4 more minutes of it when we come back after this.
To make sure your wheat crop is as bountiful as possible, it's time to finish up with the top dressing boost from Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales. The field specialists Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach have experience and knowledge in a variety of aspects concerning crop producers like you, such as soil analysis, plant nutrition, pest diagnosis, yield monitoring, water management, and even regulatory and environmental issues. Call the guys you can trust for good advice at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Overtime at Hartman Arena. Opening round of the state championships. 2 teams battling their hearts and guts out for a chance to play tomorrow at 3 o'clock against number 1 seed Hugoton. The Lady Tigers. Franson pushed the issue, got it down. Hamill had a chance for the winner, and it just about hung on the rim, but fell off. The Lady Tigers will start the overtime with Macy Franson jumping center once again. Clay Center tied 43-43. The opening tip of overtime is controlled now by Columbus. Franson leads all scorers with 18. Olivia Murdoch, 13 for Columbus, but just 2 in that second half. Titans possession, man-to-man for Clay Center. Here's Thompson. Out top it comes. Around left, baseline, Murdoch for 2, and she buries it. She has 15 now. The Lady Tigers trail by 2, 45-43. Their first offensive possession of this overtime comes across the midcourt stripe. Williams to Bonenblas. Now it's Hamill in the corner right, Franson. Macy holds there. Down low. Good look for Bonenblas. Kick out. Williams for the lead. Strong. Weak side board. Franson. Stick back is good. We're tied at 45. Franson now with 20 in the game. 3:07 still to go in this overtime. Here's Murdoch with it outside, deep beyond the arc. Bonenblas eyeing that basketball. She gives it away to Evans. Now to the post is Thompson, caught in the lane. Bad place to be. Bonenblas has it, gets it off to Hamill. 2-on-1 with Franson. Hamill across paint. Franson fouled, and she'll go to the stripe. Good feed from Hamill to hit Franson on the money, but a good catch-up defense by Maddie Evans that time for Columbus, because Franson has a wide-open lay-in if Evans doesn't foul. But now Franson with a chance to give the Lady Tigers the lead with 2:48 in overtime. Free throw up, free throw rims off. Still tied 45-45. One more free throw still to take the lead for Clay Center. It's up, and it rims off. Murdoch the board. 2:44 left in the game. We're in overtime. 45-45. Columbus back with the basketball. Now they want a timeout. We'll take one here as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball State Championship coverage on 100.9.
Do you ever get tired of waiting for your monthly bank statements to show up in your mailbox? Sign up for our new e-statements at Union State Bank and receive your monthly statement as soon as it's ready. With our new e-statements, you gain a more secure way of checking your monthly transactions and the added convenience of being able to check your statements anywhere that you have internet access. Plus, you'll be helping us to go green by processing less paper each month. Call or come in to our convenient locations to get signed up for e-statements today. Union State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Again, Twin Valley is our halftime sponsor through the state championship run for the Lady Tigers. If you want the fastest internet speeds available, give Twin Valley a call at 800-515-3311 to find out how fast you can go. Twin Valley, your friendly hometown service provider. For more information, twinvalley.net. Overtime, 45-45. Columbus with the basketball. 2:39 left to go in this first overtime session. Evans the inbound from the sideline. Good pressure by Clay Center. They do get it in now to Murdoch. She has Lauren Williams checking her outside. Murdoch dribble drive, jump stop, corner left, two-pointer from Evan. Strong, weak side board, battled for and picked up. Triple Lee brings it down for Clay Center. Emily Ebert down on Macy Franson. Franson just in front of the half-court stripe, 45-45. Diekman chins it up as she catches at the point. Now to Hamill. Corner left is Williams. Lauren back outside for Hamill. Courtney backs it out to re-cue that offense. 2:08 left OT. The high post Ebert. Double team. Rips away from one defender. Now gets it back outside to Hamill. Left wing is Williams. Lauren Williams backs it out. Now she's got pressure off to Hamill. 1:55 to go. Here's Courtney Hamill. To the corner comes to Franson. High post. Diekman attacks the lane. Fouled on the way in there. She finished the shot, but they called the foul beforehand. So they're saying 2 shots. No, they're saying the foul's on 24. Well, if they're saying 2 shots, the bucket went in. It's not the double bonus yet. I don't understand how it's 2 shots. But they're giving her 2. At the free throw line, Diekman buries it. Macy Diekman had 9 at halftime. She now has 12 in the game. Gives the Lady Tigers a lead, 46-45. Now with just under 1:50 to go in the overtime. Diekman, second free throw is short. Rebound pulled in by Murdoch of Columbus. Clay Center's lead is 1. Titans back the other direction. 1:43. Time starting to become of the essence now in overtime even. Here's Thompson. Turns, spins, gets rid of it outside to Kennedy. Cut off nicely by Bonenbluth. Kennedy frees herself some room. Now throws it inside. It's taken away by Franson. Coach Atnett for Columbus wanted a kick basketball. I'm not sure he doesn't have a great argument, but they call it a clean play on, and Macy Franson with the steal. Here's Diekman at the top of the key. Chins it up. Gives it off to Franson. Now 1:15 to go. 46-45. Tip pass. Hamill has it. Coach Jeff Edwards wants the timeout. Gives us a chance to break as well. We're down to $1:12 left. Clay Center leading by 1 in overtime when we return.
It's been 50 years since the first Mustang was unveiled, and this year's model shares some striking similarities with the first generation. The Shark Bite front grille, the aggressively canted front hood, the iconic fastback, and the signature 3 vertical taillight stripes, which are unmistakably Mustang. The 2015 Ford Mustang gives you speed-enhanced performance with 435 horsepower, and it's hungry for fun, not fuel. See the 2015 Ford Mustangs on the showroom floor at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, or online at hansonford.net.
The Lady Tigers have the basketball. There is 1:12 left to go in this overtime, and Clay Center hangs on to a 1-point lead at 46-45. This has been some kind of basketball game from both of these teams. Columbus led by 3 at half. We were tied after 1 quarter. The Lady Tigers led by 1 going into the final quarter. And then, of course, at the end of regulation, all tied. And here we are in overtime. Here's Bonenbluth, free throw line. Gives it down low. Franson, the strong drive, the bucket good. The Cobra now with 22. 4 of those in overtime. Lady Tigers by 3 in the overtime session. Columbus with the basketball. Design play from the sideline. Perfect. Baseline right, Evans takes the shot. No. Rebound, Murdoch squares, turns. Shot won't go. Rebound to the baseline that's off of. They'll say Clay Center touched it last. It stays with the Titans. 47 seconds left. Clay Center leads it by 3, and we have another timeout, this time by Columbus. 48-45 in overtime. The Lady Tigers lead by a triple when we come back.
Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth, over a century of serving you, built on pride in everything we do. Agriculture and farmway working hand in hand, looking to the future across this great land. It's where you belong. FarmwayCoop.com. Farmway Co-op, your partner in growth.
48-45. The Lady Tigers, out of their last offensive timeout, had a play called. They got it out top to Lauren Williams, then the high post to Caitlin Bonenbluth. A little lob, deep pass in low, hit Macy Franson, who squared it up and kissed it off the glass. Franson now with 22. Oh, by the way, 18 of those in the second half. 4 of them have come in this overtime session. 48-45. Columbus, though, with the basketball, and still 47 seconds left to work in this OT. Evans to the corner. Thompson, ball fakes the three. Drives in, cut off by Hamill. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to be tied up. No, Murdoch has it. Now it's taken away by Macy Diekman. The eraser takes points off with a steal this time. Lauren Williams will now be fouled, and Clay Center marches to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. 48-45. Lauren Williams will step to the stripe. She hit the game's opening point, the three-pointer on the right wing that seemed like an eternity ago since we opened up with that first possession. 48-45. Williams, free throw, strong. Rebound comes off to Anderson. 30 seconds left. Clay Center does have the lead by 3. Marissa Thompson, front court. Dribble penetrates, cut off by Hamill. Now to Evans in the corner. Thompson, three ball, swatted out of bounds. The eraser. You want to know why she's called the eraser? She takes points off the board for the other team. And Macy Diekman, who averages over 1 block a game, swats a three-pointer out of bounds. Still Columbus's basketball. Evans trying to get it somewhere. Bounces it into the sideline. Thompson turns and drives. Loses it off her foot to the sideline. Able to track it down. 13 now left. 13 seconds in the lane. Franson nearly has it. Diekman nearly has it. Now Diekman to the floor. It's going to be a jump ball with 5.3 seconds left. And the arrow goes to Clay Center. The Lady Tigers lead it 48-45. 5.3 seconds still left. And a timeout by Coach Jeff Edwards just to make sure the Lady Tigers are on the right and same page. Stay with us. Your finish from the opening round of the state championships is on the way next.
Stop by the deli department at Ray's Apple Market for a better look at the delicious contents inside the new updated display cases. You'll be tempted by the choices of hot entrees and sides, along with cool pasta salads, fresh cheeses, and savory deli meats ready to be cut to your specifications. Ray's Apple Market offers $5 meals to go, new signature salads, and more sandwiches. The new deli cases are brighter, more appealing, and hold the most delicious on-the-go meal options. Ray's Apple Market, your town, your store.
48-45, the Lady Tigers 43-43 at the end of regulation, and now find themselves up with 5.3 seconds remaining. 5.3 left, and they lead it by 3, and they have the basketball. Length of the Portico. You know Columbus will come with full court pressure. The Lady Tigers called the timeout. Likely to be thrown over the top. Caitlin Bonenbluff looking to inbound. Does so to Franson in the backcourt. She's fouled with 4.3. And now Macy Franson, who has 22 points in this game, 4 in the overtime session, will march to the other end. And this is a double bonus, so she'll get 2 free throws. One of them is humongous. A second one would just be a little icing on the cake. 4 seconds left in this game. Franson, the senior's first free throw. And the Cobra connects. She has 23. And the Lady Tigers have a 2-possession lead with 4.3 seconds to go in this overtime session. Mac Edmondson comes on. Bonenbluff will come out. Lauren Williams also comes off as they brought Emily Ebert on the floor. Coach Jeff Edwards takes everybody off the lane except the free throw shooter. His last instructions to them are no fouls. Franson buries them both. Give her 24, and the Lady Tigers will spend the weekend at Park City. A three-pointer from halftime. Marissa Thompson drills, but it will be too little, too late for Columbus. Clay Center has advanced the final 50-48. The Lady Tigers have a date tomorrow afternoon with Hugoton in the semifinals of the 4A Division II state championships. What a ball game. Stay with us. Post-game coming your way next.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Do
you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
They say you don't become number one by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Macy Franson, a 24-point performance. The Clay Center Lady Tigers, a 50-48 overtime win. In dramatic fashion, this team finds a way to hang in there and come from a 3-point lead at the end of halftime. They led by one going to the break, and then they were tied at 43 going to the overtime session before Clay Center would hold on and get this thing done. And as I said toward the close, two teams really battling their hearts and guts out, and that's what it was. Columbus, hats off. Just a great basketball game, gritty performance on both sides, and the Lady Tigers just find a way, and what a performance in that second half. Macy Franson scores 20 second-half points, 6 in overtime, and 24 for the game. They also get 13 coming, or 12, I should say, coming from Macy Diegman, 7 points from Caitlin Bonneblust. Olivia Murdoch leads the way with 15 for Columbus. I'll give you more of those numbers from this ball game. The biggest number you're going to have, though, is 3. That's the time the Lady Tigers tip off tomorrow in the semifinal of the state championships. They will play Hugoton right back here at Hartman Arena. Stay tuned. More of our Lady Tiger postgame being brought to you by Debenham Electric Heating and Air, Clay County National Bank, McGee Roofing, Republican Valley Irrigation, and Farmers Union Insurance. Jim Gearhan. Your postgame continues next.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
The Clay Center Lady Tigers, cardiac kids in the opening round, to say the least, as they somehow find a way to get this done. 13-13 after one quarter. Both teams back and forth from opening tip to finish. Lauren Williams had the three-pointer. That was the biggest lead Clay Center would have until the finish of this game, although that three-pointer from Marissa Thompson knocked in at the buzzer, cut it down to a 2-point game as the final score, but they were up by 5 after Franson's 2 free throws. But tied at 43 going into overtime, they fell behind. First bucket went to Columbus, and then the Lady Tigers answered again. They just continued to answer, as both teams did really from the beginning till the end of this overtime. Olivia Murdoch, 15 points. The 4 seniors that led this team into the state tournament for Columbus. Terrific work. Marissa Thompson had 13, 10 of those in the second half. Madison Evans had 3. You also get Lauren Anderson with 7 in Kennedy French had one. The free throw, and Abby Sills would knock in the 1 2-point bucket. The Lady Tigers, I mean, this is a monster game. You think the Cobra hadn't been wanting to get some offense going after being in that triangle in 2 the last 2 ball games and kind of being taken out of the game? Well, she got it going, kids, and I mean in a big, big way. She scores 20 second-half points, 6 in overtime, 24 to lead all scores in this contest. 7 from Caitlin Bonenblust. Macy Diekman down inside. What about the block from the eraser on a three-pointer that would have tied it for Marissa Thompson? Columbus did get the ball back, but that three never got a chance to hardly get out of Thompson's hands. Macy Diekman finishes this ball game with 12. And the Lady Tigers also get 7 from Bonenblust's bench and a three-pointer from Lauren Williams. Courtney Hamill with 2 buckets in the game, 4 points. And Clay Center at overtime, 50-48 final here at Hartman Arena. They survived in advance, really for the 3rd straight time. Sub-State gave them a test, and they handled it. A certain test here, and they'll have one again tomorrow, but they have one tomorrow. 3 o'clock, semifinal tip-off, 4A Division II state championships. The Clay Center Lady Tigers advance and will face number 1 seed Hugoton tomorrow at 3. We will have it for you here on KCLY along with Washington County boys basketball tomorrow night when they will face off against number 1 seed St. John Hudson in their semifinal of 2A boys at Bramlage Coliseum. Good basketball coming your way tomorrow. Great basketball this afternoon into this evening. The Lady Tigers win it in overtime. It's a 50-48 final. For our studio engineer, Cody Siebold, this is Rocky Downing. I think Tiger fans you will, but I'll tell you to enjoy the rest of your sports Thursday.